Imagine waking up to a bear in your kitchen or going for a swim and realizing there's a shark 2 feet away. These aren't movie scenes. They're real-life encounters that will make your jaw drop. From heart-pounding escapes to surprisingly wholesome wildlife moments, here are the craziest animal encounters caught on camera. Their instincts, their power, their sheer unpredictability, it's a humbling reminder that we are just one species amongst millions. So buckle up, dear viewers, as we journey across the globe, witnessing the awe-inspiring, the terrifying, and the downright bizarre in the world of animal encounters. Our first encounter takes us to the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, where a brazen black bear decided to treat a suburban home as its own personal pantry. Security footage captured the moment the bear, with surprising dexterity, managed to open not one, but 2 doors to gain entry into the house. The unsuspecting homeowners were, thankfully, away at the time, but the real shock came when the bear made a beeline for the kitchen. It proceeded to open the fridge door as if following some ingrained routine, and helped itself to a selection of snacks. The homeowner later reported that the bear seemed particularly fond of a freshly baked blueberry pie, leaving only a few crumbs behind. While this encounter might seem comical, it's a stark reminder that as human populations expand, so too do our interactions with wildlife. Bears, like many animals, are being squeezed into smaller territories, and encounters like this are becoming increasingly common. It's a delicate balance we must strike, coexisting with these magnificent creatures while respecting their power and unpredictability. And, of course, remembering to secure our refrigerators. The ocean depths, a realm of mystery, beauty, and for some, a source of primal fear. Our next encounter plunges us into the waters off the coast of South Africa, a region renowned for its population of great white sharks. Cage diving has become an increasingly popular activity, offering thrill seekers a chance to come face to face with these apex predators from the relative safety of a metal cage. The footage, captured by a cameraman aboard a nearby boat, shows a group of divers in a cage, lowered into the water to observe these magnificent creatures. At first, the sharks circle with cautious curiosity, their powerful bodies gliding effortlessly through the blue. Then, one shark, larger than the others, seems to take a particular interest in the cage. Suddenly, with a surge of power, the shark rams the cage, its massive body contorting as it tries to force its way through the bars. The impact shakes the cage violently, sending the divers scrambling for cover. But the metal bars hold, and the shark eventually retreats, leaving the shaken but unharmed divers behind. From the ocean depths, we journey now to the savannas of Africa, where the very earth seems to tremble beneath the feet of giants. Elephants, symbols of wisdom, strength, and family bonds. The Kruger National Park in South Africa is a haven for wildlife and a popular destination for safari goers hoping to catch a glimpse of these magnificent creatures in their natural habitat. But on this particular day, what began as a peaceful game drive took a dramatic turn. A group of tourists in an open-air jeep found themselves at close quarters with a large bull elephant. At first, the elephant seemed unperturbed by their presence, its massive body casting a long shadow across the savanna. But then, a shift in the wind, carrying with it the scent of a nearby female in estrus, triggered a primal instinct within the bull. His ears flared, his trunk raised, and with a suddenness that belied his size, he charged. The jeep, no match for the elephant's raw power, swerved to avoid the oncoming onslaught. The vast expanse of the Australian outback, a land of rugged beauty, unforgiving sun, and creatures that seem to embody the very spirit of resilience. Our next encounter takes us to this wild landscape, where one man found himself in an improbable confrontation with a boxing kangaroo. Now, kangaroos are iconic animals, known for their powerful legs and ability to deliver bone-crushing kicks. But this encounter took an unexpected turn when a man, defending his dog from a kangaroo's advances, decided to engage in a bit of fisticuffs. The footage, captured on a mobile phone, shows the kangaroo standing tall on its hind legs, its muscular arms outstretched, holding the man's dog in a headlock. The dog, clearly distressed, struggles to break free. It's then that the man springs into action, approaching the kangaroo with surprising boldness. With a swift, decisive movement, he throws a right hook, connecting squarely with the kangaroo's jaw. The kangaroo, seemingly taken aback by this unexpected turn of events, releases the dog and stumbles back. From the heart-stopping to the heartwarming, our next encounter demonstrates the intelligence, empathy, and surprising protectiveness of one of our closest living relatives, the gorilla. Deep in the jungles of Central Africa, these gentle giants navigate a world of dense foliage and intricate social structures. Their strength is legendary, but so too is their capacity for compassion, as we're about to witness. In this extraordinary footage captured at a zoo enclosure, we see a zookeeper going about her daily routine, cleaning the gorilla habitat. Unbeknownst to her, a venomous snake has slithered into the enclosure, concealed amongst the undergrowth. As the zookeeper draws closer to the hidden danger, a large male gorilla, observing the scene with keen eyes, springs into action. With surprising speed and agility, he reaches out his long arm, gently but firmly pulling the zookeeper back from the snake. The zookeeper, initially startled by the gorilla's intervention, quickly realizes the gravity of the situation. The gorilla, his expression a mixture of concern and protectiveness, keeps a watchful eye on the snake until it can be safely removed from the enclosure. Alaska, a land of towering mountains, pristine glaciers, and vast wilderness areas. It's also a place where encounters with wildlife are not just possible, but practically inevitable. And for the staff at one Alaskan airport, these encounters sometimes take flight, literally. Moose, those majestic yet somewhat ungainly creatures, are a common sight in Alaska. But when a moose decides to use an airport runway as its personal racetrack, it creates a rather hairy situation for everyone involved. In this incredible footage, captured by a passenger on board a plane preparing for takeoff, we see a moose, antlers held high, sprinting across the runway at full tilt. The plane, already accelerating down the tarmac, is forced to slam on its brakes, narrowly avoiding a collision of epic proportions. The passengers, jostled by the sudden stop, watch in astonishment as the moose continues its mad dash, seemingly oblivious to the chaos it has unleashed. The pilots, no doubt with hearts pounding in their chests, skillfully bring the plane to a halt. In India, a land of vibrant cultures, bustling cities, and a rich tapestry of wildlife. But as human populations grow and encroach upon natural habitats, encounters between humans and animals are becoming increasingly common, even in the most unexpected of places. Imagine sitting in a classroom, textbooks open, when suddenly, a leopard decides to join the lesson. That's precisely what happened in one Indian school, creating a scene of utter pandemonium. The leopard, a young male, had likely strayed from a nearby forest, lured into the city in search of food or perhaps disoriented by the encroaching urban sprawl. Security footage captured the moment the leopard entered the school building, its sleek body navigating the corridors with an air of both curiosity and apprehension. The students and teachers, alerted to the unexpected visitor, scrambled for safety, some hiding under desks while others barricaded themselves in classrooms. Wildlife officials were called, and after a tense standoff, they managed to tranquilize the animal, ensuring the safety of both the leopard and the school's occupants. And now, from the heart-stopping to the heartwarming, we journey to the icy waters off the coast of Canada, where a kayaker had an encounter of the most magical kind with a playful beluga whale. Beluga whales, those charismatic creatures of the Arctic, are known for their intelligence, their vocalizations, and their playful nature. And in this encounter, one beluga decided to make a new friend, much to the delight of the kayaker. The footage, captured on a GoPro camera mounted on the kayaker's helmet, shows the beluga approaching the kayak with a mixture of curiosity and playfulness. It circles the kayak, its white body gleaming in the sunlight filtering through the water. Then the beluga gently nudges the kayak with its snout, as if initiating a game. The kayaker, clearly delighted by this unexpected interaction, can be heard laughing in amazement. From unexpected brawls to touching moments of interspecies empathy, these animal encounters remind us just how wild the natural world really is. The creatures that share our planet never cease to amaze us with their power, their unpredictability, and sometimes their surprising grace. It's a reminder that we are just one species amongst millions, all interconnected in the grand web of life. So the next time you step outside, remember that you are entering their world as much as they sometimes enter ours. Which moment shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you want more jaw-dropping animal stories and real-life adventure clips, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. New videos every week. Don't miss out.